6 p.m. Pakistan's Standard Time. Assalamu alaikum. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Zahra Sikandar. First, the headlines. Prime Minister at a meeting with Pakistan People's Party chairman in Islamabad has expressed hope that Pakistan's narrative on Indian aggression will be presented effectively to global community. Information Minister says India had attacked school children in Khusdar after a humiliating defeat in Operation Banyan Marsus. DJI SPR has said India, through its proxies like Fitna al-Hindustan and Fitna al-Khawarij, is fomenting terrorism in Balochistan and Khyber Pakhtunkhwa. Deputy Prime Minister has emphasized on delivering socio-economic benefits to people through public sector development program. APHC has appealed to the United Nations and global community to help settle lingering Kashmir dispute. And in Pakistan's Super League, second eliminator will be played between Islamabad United and Lahore Qalandars in Lahore this evening. A delegation of Pakistan People's Party, led by its chairman Bilawal Bhutto Zardari, met with Prime Minister Mohammad Shehbaz Sharif in Islamabad today. Bilawal Bhutto Zardari sought guidance of the Prime Minister on highlighting Pakistan's position in Indian aggression and provocative agenda before the world. He thanked the Prime Minister for reposing trust in him for his national diplomatic task and entrusting him with the leadership of Pakistani delegation. Talking to him, the Prime Minister expressed the hope the delegation will present Pakistan's position and narrative to the world in an effective manner. The delegation included Senator Shia Rahman and former Federal Minister Hina Rabbani Kar. Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif inaugurated the Jinnah Square Muddy Road Underpass project in Islamabad today to ensure hassle-free travel for commuters. Addressing the inaugural ceremony, the entire team of the Capital Development Authority for completing the project in a record time of just 35 days. Speaking on the occasion, the Material Minister highlighted the government's ongoing efforts to beautify the federal capital, including improvements to street lighting. The Deputy Prime Minister and Foreign Minister Mohammad Ishaq Dar has emphasized that priorities under public sector development program must deliver tangible socio-economic benefits. He said this while chairing a meeting of the Committee on the Public Sector Development Program in Islamabad today. The Deputy Prime Minister said the PSDP priorities should focus particularly job creation, poverty reduction, and regional equity, aligned with the Prime Minister's Udan Pakistan vision for inclusive and innovation-led growth. During the meeting, the Planning Commission gave a detailed briefing on the status of ongoing PSDP projects, proposed priorities for the next financial year, and challenges facing implementation. The meeting also stressed the importance of public-private partnership and aimed at amid financial constraints. Director General Inter-Services Public Relations, Lieutenant General Ahmed Sharif Chaudhry, has said India is sponsoring terrorism in Pakistan to destabilize the region. Addressing a joint news conference along with Interior Secretary Khurram Agha in Rawalpindi today, he said Pakistan has credible information and evidence that India, through its proxies like Fitna al-Hindustan and Fitna al-Khawarij, is fomenting terrorism in Balochistan and Khyber Pakhtunkhwa. The Director General ISPR also said that India has become the hub to destabilize the region and is financing, planning, prosecuting, and instructing terrorist activities in Pakistan. He said Fitna al-Hindustan is targeting innocent people, including laborers, barbers, passengers, and school children, on the behest of the Indian masters. Ahmed Sharif Chaudhry said Indian social and electronic media are also on the forefront to stoke terrorism in Pakistan. Federal Minister for Information and Broadcasting Ataullah Tahir says India wants to destabilize Balochistan through its proxies and its nefarious designs will never succeed. Talking to the media after visiting the children injured in Khusdar incident and meeting with their families, he said the children of the nation made a great sacrifice in the heartbreaking Khusdar bus incident. The minister said a visit of national and international media to Khusdar is being arranged to inform them about the real situation in the area. He lamented that India had attacked a soft target after its humiliating defeat in the Operation Banyan Marsus. Ataullah Tahir said Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif and Field Marshal Asim Munir were determined to uproot the scourge of terrorism and make Balochistan a cradle of peace. Ambassador of Uzbekistan to Pakistan Alisher Tokhtayev called on Minister for Climate Change and Environmental Coordination Dr. Musaddiq Malik in Islamabad today. During the meeting, the minister reiterated Pakistan's commitment to climate education and innovation, sharing that Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif envisions a green university in Pakistan with the potential to promote climate research. Minister for Petroleum Ali Pervez Malik has reiterated Pakistan's commitment to foster a robust partnership with Turkey in energy and resource development. He was talking to Turkey's ambassador Irfan Isaroglu, who called on him in Islamabad today, highlighting the immense potential for expanding cooperation in the petroleum and mineral sectors. He said both countries could benefit from joint ventures, technology transfer, and investment opportunities. This is Radio Pakistan. The All Parties Heard Conference has urged the United Nations and the world peace and freedom-loving countries to urgently intervene and address the long-pending Kashmir dispute in accordance with United Nations resolutions. According to Kashmir Media Service APHC spokesperson, Advocate Abdul Rashid Minhas, in a statement issued after a meeting of APHC leaders in Srinagar, has appealed to the United Nations and the global community to help settle the lingering Kashmir dispute. The statement also called for the release of illegally detained Hurriyat leaders, including Musarat Alam Bhatt, Mohammad Yasin Malik, Shabir Ahmed Shah, Asya Andrabi, who have been lodged in different jails of India and illegally occupied Indian Jammu and Kashmir. The APHC viewed this as part of BJP's strategy to suppress the ongoing political voice and leave it leaderless, and appealed to the United Nations Secretary General Antonio Guterres to take steps to resolve the Kashmir dispute and uphold the Kashmir's right to self-determination as guaranteed by United Nations resolutions. In Gaza, more than 50 Palestinians are martyred or remain missing after an Israeli airstrike on a residential building in northern parts today. Gaza's health ministry says 29 children and elderly people died in recent days in Gaza due to starvation and thousands more at risk of starvation. Meanwhile, Israel has bombed towns in southern and eastern Lebanon, killing at least one person. In India, a top Maoist leader has been killed fighting with Indian security forces in the central state of Chhattisgarh. Nambala Keshava Rao was among the 77 freedom fighters killed in the encounter. Indian Home Minister Amit Shah and one police officer was also reported to have died in the fighting. Rohingya Muslim refugees living in India are reportedly facing increased harassment and threats of deportation in the wake of the Modi government's reaction to the recent Pahalgam false flag operation. The Indian government has accused members of the Rohingya refugee community of alleged involvement in terrorism, though no credible evidence has been provided to support the claims. In the aftermath of the incident, authorities have issued directives for the arrest and deportation of Rohingya refugees, sparking outrage among human rights defenders and civil society organizations. International human rights groups have also condemned the move, calling the deportation of registered refugees a serious violation of international law. Ukraine have carried out a large exchange of prisoners. A Ukrainian official said the swap was ongoing but not yet complete, while Moscow did not immediately confirm the exchange. Officials from the United States and Iran are set to meet in Rome for nuclear talks. This is the fifth round of negotiations between the two countries, which seek to limit Iran's nuclear aspirations in exchange for lifting the sanctions imposed by the United States on Iran. In Pakistan, Super League's second eliminator will be played between Islamabad United and Lahore Qalandars in Lahore today. The match will start at 7:30 in the evening. And finally, the weather. Mainly hot and dry weather is expected in most parts of the country, while very hot in plain areas during the next 12 hours. However, partly cloudy weather with rain, windstorm, thunderstorm is likely at isolated places in Islamabad, Potahar region, northeast Punjab, Upper Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, and Kashmir. Isolated hailstorm may also occur during this period. And this brings us to the end of the Bulletin for the moment. For more news and analysis, log on to our website, radio.gv.pk, and also watch live video streaming of our bulletins on the link facebook.com/Radio Pakistan News Official.